Before you start this the lesson, make sure you do our warm-ups. We have two options. There's warm-up number 1 and warm-up number 2. So the first thing we're going to start with, we're going to do body positions. So the first one we're going to do straight. So this is where we have arm by ears. This is flat feet. And we're just going to hold that for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and get relaxed. When you're doing those stretch or straight, you can either call stretch. You want to make sure those arms. Miss Katie show us. Her arms are by her ears. She is nice and squeezing her tummy, nice and tight. Alright, go ahead and relax Miss Katie. And we're going to do that one more time. So you're going to do stretch or straight. And we're going to count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go and relax. Alright, next one, we're going to do a tight. So a tight, we're going to do the same with just straight, arm by ears. Tight, and you go up on your toes, and you squeeze even harder. Squeeze those tummy muscles, squeeze those leg muscles, and we're going to count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and relax. Alright, we're going to do it one more time. So we're going to do tight. So arm by ears, we're going to go up on toes. We're going to count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're squeezing those tummies and leg muscle. 8, 9, 10. Very nice. And make sure those feet are nice and together. They're not apart. Feet together. Alright, so the next one we're going to do our straddle. So this one, we're going to stay on the floor. So just kind of like our warm up. This is where we want feet apart. Legs, you want to try to point your toes. And just go reach up. And we're just going to reach to the middle, just get like a nice little stretch. And we'll count at 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. When you're doing the straddle, you want to make sure your knees are looking at the ceiling, okay? You don't want knees in, and you don't want your straddle small. You want it nice and big. Let's do that one more time. So you're going to reach up nice and tall, reach for your ceiling, and you're going to reach to your floor. We got to count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Alright. Next one, we're going to do tucks. So the tuck one, with Miss Katie, she has a wonderful tuck position. So she's bending her knees, her arms are straight in front of her. We're going to count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and relax. Wiggle those, if you need to relax, you can wiggle those legs, wiggle those toes if you need to. Alright, let's do another one. Very nice. You can tell she's also pointing her toes. We want to try to practice pointing our toes here. And make sure you're still squeezing those tummy muscles, those legs. We're counting 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. And let's go ahead and relax. Alright, next one we're going to do pikes. So after you do your tucks, you can just bring your legs straight out, reaching nice and tall, reach for his toes, and we'll count to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, then let's relax. Same thing. You want to try and stretch all the way to your toes, but you're squeezing those knees together, ankles. Alright, let's do that one more time. Stretching. Reach for his toes. Count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. And wiggly by your side, just how Miss Kate is. Very nice. And this, you want to make sure you're squeezing a lot of your tummy muscles. Good, Miss Kate, relax. Make sure you hold for 10 seconds. All right, let's do that one more time. We'll count to 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. 8. You can tell she's still squeezing her legs together. All right. Last one, we're going to do a review how we did last week. We're going to review our lunges. So, if you need to, you want to make sure a nice big one, big step. And make sure that knee is just right under the toes. The back leg is nice and straight. You're still squeezing your tummy muscles on your body ears. And we'll go count to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And relax. We'll do that one more time. So a big step lunge. Squeeze your tummy muscles, arm, body, ears. We'll go count to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice, Miss Katie. And when you do lunges, you want to look straight ahead, not at the ground, and not looking up. Miss Katie, do you have anything else with the body positions?
We do have body position therapy. It's joining us on our website, www.adonaiofashland.com. And that'll be down in the description below, so you can go ahead and click on that link. If you go to our activities and worksheets, the preschoolers can work on coloring that, and the beginners can work on memorizing those body positions as well as coloring it, getting it locked in their brain. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our jumps. So jumps are a little bit easier because now that we know the names for our body positions and what they mean, we can transfer that knowledge over and use it in our jumps. So the first thing we're going to do is our stretch jump or our straight jump. And if you remember our straight body position, arms are up, and you just have a nice straight body, squeezing your tummy, squeezing your tushy, and squeezing your legs. So we're going to go ahead and squat to start all of our jumps. And then whatever we do in the air is usually the name of the jump. So in this case, it's the straight jump. We're going to be a straight body in the air. So a nice, beautiful squat, straight jump, and land. So we always want to land safely, bending our knees. You see Miss Sarah didn't land with straight legs, she bent her knees. And another thing you can do is put your arms out in front of you. So if your arms are in front of you, you're not going to be falling forward, and you're not going to be leaning back. It keeps you nice and straight and tall, squeezing in that tummy still. We're going to do 4 more of those. Good, and you see the pointed toes as soon as they leave the ground. 2 more, squeezing your feet together with straight legs the whole time. And 1 more. Very nice. And the next one we're going to do is our tuck jump. So just like our tuck on the floor, if you remember we were bending our knees, pointing our toes, we're going to have those bent knees in the air. So we're going to start in that same squat. So squatting, arms by your side, and jump with a tuck in the air, and landing safely. 4 more of those. We're going to do 5 of every jump. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right, our next jump is a modified version of a harder jump. We're going to do something called an X jump. So if you've ever seen the letter X, it's a nice big capital letter. And you just have your feet apart and your arms apart, and you look like a big letter X. So as you can see, Miss Sarah has straight lines, and her finger to her toes makes one straight line, and these fingers to these toes makes another straight line. So we're going to start with our squat, and we're going to do 5 of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So what that X jump did is it made you ready for a bigger jump, and this one's going to be our straddle jump. It's a little bit different because like on the floor, you want your feet as far apart as they can be, and we're going to actually have our arms out to the side and keep our chest up nice and tall in the air. So we're going to be like this in the air. And one thing you want to be careful of is you don't want your toes to kick in front of you. If you're doing your straddle jump like this, then it's wrong. You want your toes to come up right at your side, and you do not want to lean forward. You want to keep your shoulders back and stand up nice and tall. We're going to do 5 of those. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we did with those other jumps, we're going to move our body from one spot to another. The first one we're going to do is a bunny hop. So this is nice and easy. We have our arms by our ears. We're starting in a straight body. So this time we're not going to squat. We're already going to be nice and tall. You're not bending your knees. Your legs are straight. And we're going to bunny hop forward. So straight legs and feet together and bunny hop forward. Good. And you can stop exactly where you are. Don't turn around. We're going to bunny hop backward this time. So the same thing, you're going to start in your straight body position and go ahead and start hopping straight legs the whole time, pointed toes in the air, hopping backwards. And stop. And take a break, shake out those arms. And the next one we're going to do is a little bit tricky, so if you need to take something to help you with this one, that's okay. If you just want little dots, or you can put anything on the floor, toys, whatever you have at home. We're going to go in a zigzag pattern, so we're going to go to the left and to the right. And we're going to go side to side. So Miss Sarah has a line here, and to make it easier for you to see, she's going to hop to one side of the line and then the other. So if I'm looking straight at you, I'll hop to this side, and then I'll hop to this side. And Miss Sarah's going to do it facing this way, so she's going to hop this way and that way. Go ahead, Miss Sarah, zigzag hops. Very nice, squeezing her feet together. Good, and she's going to do them forward and backward. So she's going to go ahead and face the camera. And she's going to hop behind the line and in front of the line, and she's moving sideways now. Very nice. And stop. All right, and we have one more, and this one is a little bit more difficult because it's a jump and you're moving, and this is a split jump, but we're going to add it into a leap. So the first thing we're going to do is start with that split jump, and your feet are going to start together, and just like you're split on the floor, one foot is in front and the other foot is behind. So Miss Sarah, go ahead and show us a beautiful split jump from the side. There's 1, 2, 3, and facing the front. 4, 5. So you see her legs aren't going to the side. One goes straight in front of her and the other one goes straight behind her, and make a nice big split. So now we're going to add a step and leap. So what I want you to think of is a big river right in front of you, and we're going to jump over the river. So Miss Sarah, take a step. And now her river is right here. Go ahead and leap over your river. Big step. Good. And we want a lot of power, so go ahead and bend that knee to jump off of it. Leap. And we're going to do 3 more. 1, 2. She keeps her arms nice and tight. 1 more. 3. Good. And you see how she lands in our arabesque. So what the arabesque is holding that foot up, because if she falls, Miss Sarah, you want to show us a bad leap where you fall out of it? If she falls, it's not as pretty, and we want pretty leaps because that's what gymnastics is about. We want to make everything look nice and pretty. And we're going to go ahead and move on to some turns now.
Okay, so the first turn, we're going to talk about pivot turn. So what a pivot turn is, so in the first body position we did was the tight. So this is where we arms up, we go up on toes, and we squeeze our body, so tushy, our tummy muscles. Right. With this one, instead of feet together, you're going to pick either leg, your right leg or your left, does not matter. So you want that foot in front of you. We're going to do our tight body position, and we're going to go up on toes, and without moving your feet, so none of this. We want to pretend like they're glued. So you have glue, keep your feet right there, and all we're going to do, we're going to just turn around, so we're going to pivot. So if I'm looking at you, I should be looking away from the wall. So look at the wall. So we're going to do it tight, and we're going to pivot, just move our feet. You look to the opposite side, good. And then we're going to do it again. So we're going to do a big step, and pivot, turn. Good, so that's 2. Relax if you need to. So we're going to do step in front of you. We're going to do tight, so squeeze your body, up on toes, without moving your feet, just moving just our toes. You go turn, 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 and finish. Let's do that one more time. So step, up on tight, and you go move your toes, toes, toes. go back or pause the video, you can. They can be a little difficult, especially the little younger ones. Alright, next one, we're going to work on a little harder turn, and it's called a heel snap. So with this one, you're going to step, and you're going to bring one foot to your ankle, which is called a coupe, and we're going to turn on a quarter. So Miss Katie is going to look away from the camera, and just turn. Let's do that one more time, and one more time. Very nice, Miss Katie. So we're going to do that 2 more times. So with this one, you're going to step, once again, either leg with your arms. You want to put the arm that you're going to turn, the arm that you're going to turn with the same leg. So if you have your left leg, you want your left leg and your left leg arm up, or your right leg arm up. And then the other arm just goes out to the side. So we're going to bring our heel to our toe. The second arm's going to come back together like a Hawaiian beach ball. And then you're going to lift your heel, and you're going to look and turn to a quarter. And you're going to turn again, kind of the clock. And one more time. And one more time. And we're going to finish nice and pretty. Good. Let's do that one more time. So you guys step, same arm, same leg. We're going to bring our toe to our ankle, beach ball. And you're going to turn. And you're going to turn again. Turn. And turn. And we're going to finish. So with turns, you want to make sure you're squeezing your tummy muscles, squeezing those legs muscles, because you don't want to be all wobbly, as you kind of saw me. So these are pretty hard. So once again, you can pause the video, go back if you need to, and it takes some practice. The next turn we have is half turns. So similar like we did the quarter turns. You're going to step, same arm, same leg. You're going to bring your toe to your ankle. So instead of just doing one turn at a time, you're going to face your camera. So if I'm facing here, I'm going to look at the camera and instantly look the other way. Just kind of like a pivot turn. Alright, so we're going to step. Got a beach ball, toes by ankle, and you go turn and look at the other wall. And you go do your finish, free pose. Or you can be like Miss Katie. Alright, let's do it again. So you're going to do your step. Toe by ankle, beach ball, and you're going to look the other way. And you're going to look the other way. And finish. Good, let's do that one more time. So you're going to step, beach ball and toes by ankle, face the other way, and the other way. And you're going to do it pretty. Very nice. Alright, Miss Katie, do you have anything else we need to do?
Alright, so those turns were only our heel snap turns. When we get older and when we're more advanced gymnasts, we can do half turns where we're going to keep our toes on the ground and our heels off the ground. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to do some dance movement. So a big part of gymnastics is dance. If you don't know how to dance, that's okay. We're going to teach you. So just go ahead and follow along. We're going to start pretty easy. And the first thing we're going to do is walk in releve. So releve just means on your toes. So Miss Sarah, go ahead and show us that tight body. And her arms are squeezing, her tummy is in, and she's on her toes. And show us some releve walks. So she's walking on her tippy toes. And stop. And go backwards. Walking backwards. Very nice, very easy. Squeezing your ears the whole time and relax. Alright, and we're going to make it a little harder. This time we're going to have our arms out in a T. So if I face you, my arms are both out to the side. And this time you're going to kick in front of you. So you're going to be moving because after you step, you're going to bring your second foot in front. And the whole time you're going to be up in releve. So Miss Sarah, go ahead and show us your kicks in front. Very nice. And you see a straight leg the whole time she's kicking, and turn around. Arms back in your T. This time we're going to kick behind us. So your foot's going to go Sarah, kicking behind you and then stepping forward. Kick and step. And she's still going forward. Her body is not moving back just because she's kicking behind her. And turn. And this will be our last set of kicks. We're going to face this way. And you're going to kick towards the side this time. So your arms are out in your teeth still, and your foot is going to reach to your hands. You're going to kick to the side and then to the other side. And the way you're going to move forward is by stepping in front after you kick. So to your hand and then stepping forward. Miss Sarah, go ahead. Very nice. And you see, still have straight legs and pointed toes. All right, and we're going to move on to some skipping. So go ahead and put your hands on your hips. That way we're only focusing on our feet. And what we're going to do is go up into passe. That means foot by your knee. And you're going to hop. And then set down that foot and switch, passe, and hop. So Miss Sarah, go ahead and take a couple steps back. And we're going to go all the way through, all right? So we're going to go ahead and skip forward, foot in passe, and hop, and switch, hop. Very nice. So it's like we're hopping on one foot and then switching every time. And now, staying right where you were, we're going to go backwards. So the same thing, you go up in passe and hop, and then you switch and hop. And if you need to start slow, that's okay. And then speed it up as you keep going. Good. And she still points her toes in the air and when her foot's by her knee. All right, we have one more movement, and that's our sashay. So a sashay is a little bit harder. We're going to have our arms in a T. So arms out next to you. And we're going to put one foot in front. And your back foot stays in the back, but it's going to tap your front foot to help it move along. And your toes are going to point in the air. So you come up on your toes, and then we're going to get in the air. So we're going to go up and sashay. All right, so let's sashay with one foot all the way down. Sashay. Good. And we're going to turn. And put out the other foot in front. If you had your left leg, put your right. If you had your right leg, put your left. Sashay back. Good. And you see she keeps her shoulders back and she keeps her tummy tight. That way everything's still in a nice straight body position at the top. And we're going to make a little bit of a challenge, and we're going to add a leap after a sashay. So just like our step leap, we're going to have our bad leg in front, so the leg that you don't like as much. And you're going to put that foot in front to start. And instead of leaping over the river right away, we're going to sashay, so the back foot stays in the back. And then the back foot leaps in front. Good, so we're going to do 5 of those, 4 more. Sashay, and leap. 2. Sashay, and leap. 3. 2 more. Sashay, leap. 4. And last one. Sashay, leap. There's 5. Alright, so that is all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit easier than what we've been doing, but it's a nice way to relax after a couple of hard lessons. And then we're going to get into another hard lesson next week, and hopefully we'll be back in the gym soon. Goodbye.